I'm Dr. Rebecca Brown with the Vegetable Extension and Research Program at the University of Rhode Island. And we are here at the Gardner Crops Research Center on a gorgeous day in late September to talk about cucumber downy mildew. So downy mildew on cucumbers is caused by an oomycete fungus or water mold known as Pseudoperonospora cubensis. This fungus has been around for a long time. There are many different genotypes which are divided into two groups. One group attacks cucurbita and watermelon, so squashes, pumpkins, summer squash, and watermelon, while the other group attacks cucumbers and melons. And the cucumber and melon group is particularly difficult to control because it is very quick to evolve resistance to fungicides. Cucumber downy mildew does not overwinter here in New England. Instead, it moves in each year from the south. And the disease can strike anywhere from early July through to early September. All it needs is humid conditions and nights in the 60s. So this year, the disease arrived here around September 7th. I mentioned this disease has been around for a long time. Many of the older varieties of cucumbers, such as this one, which is Marketmore 76, were developed with resistance to the disease. But in 2004, a new strain of the fungus that is much more virulent arrived in eastern North America. And these older varieties, as you can see, are no longer resistant. In fact, they are very badly damaged, losing most of their foliage and not really setting a marketable fruit crop. Since 2004, cucumber breeders have been working really hard to develop varieties with increased resistance. And that's what I want to talk about with you today. So this next cucumber that we're looking at is Bristol. And Bristol is an F1 hybrid that was part of the original set of downy mildew resistant varieties that came out between about 2010 and 2015. Bristol has less less downy mildew resistance than DMR 401 and other new varieties, but is significantly better than the susceptible varieties such as Marketmore 76. And it also has good virus resistance. This is DMR 401. This variety was released in 2017. It was bred by Michael Mazurek at Cornell University. It is an open pollinated variety and is also available as organic seed. And it is the source of resistance for many newer varieties. This variety is still doing very well in terms of downy mildew resistance, lasting well into the season. And it's also a monoecious variety, so it has both male and female flowers and will fruit without a pollinator variety. We began harvesting fruit in the trial about 2 weeks after downy mildew symptoms first appeared, and harvested for approximately 2 weeks before cooler temperatures and pickleworm basically left us with no marketable fruit. As you can see, the susceptible varieties, Superior and Marketmore, did not yield any harvestable fruit. They were essentially dead before harvest began. Bristol and Dominator did produce some fruit, but only for about a week before the downy mildew symptoms became too severe. SVS 0029 produced the most fruit. It was earlier than some of the other varieties and had a very concentrated fruit set. Brickyard, Raceway, and DMR 401 produced fewer fruit, but were still producing fruit even after we quit harvesting. And in particular, DMR 401 is still producing fruit that look nice several weeks after the end of our regular harvesting. So I hope this field tour has allowed you to see some of these newer varieties and get excited to try them. For organic growers and growers who need a long season of production, DMR 401 is a real winner for late season after the cucumber beetle pressure has decreased. For conventional growers, SVCS 0029 is a variety to watch for, and both Raceway and Brickyard are worth considering, particularly if you're selling to grocery stores that have really strict shape requirements.